Hi everyone, my name is Quincy and I will be rating all of the Coachella fits that I have ever worn since 2018 up until 2025. In honor of Coachella week coming up, I decided to just look back in the past almost about 7 years and see all of the wonderful, interesting, creative, and unique things that I've worn. So without further ado, let's get into this. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, please like, engage, do all of the things if you want to be entertained and know more about my life because it's quite interesting. So I am going to be pulling up all of the outfits that I have worn. I save all of my Coachella content in a certain folder on my album. I also save all of my Coachella posts that I posted on my Instagram in a certain bookmark, so I have everything all ready for review. So let's see what went on with my mind. Okay, so my first Coachella was in 2018. So here's what I wore on April 2018. It was my first Coachella. It was Beachella weekend one, and I wore this. Honestly, I kind of chewed with this. For my first ever outfit and for it being 2018, I think I ate with this look. I mean, it's cohesive, it's basic black and white, but that mesh lace floral top, I think I was ahead of my time. And then I had a white baseball cap backwards with some black aviator shades. And why not add a silver chain little like hoop thing? I kind of like this. I'm not mad at this at all. For it to be my first day, my first Coachella, my first festival, I believe. I really did my big one with this look, for sure. Day two, I decided to wear black in the middle of the desert. It was 90 degrees. I still ate, I mean, the fringe in the back, I thought it was so camp. And then here in this photo, you can see I'm wearing those little like mini micro shades. And no one was wearing that at the time. I feel like I blaze a trail. I open the doors, if you will.
Exactly. And I told her,
Get into it. Get into it. She was ahead of her time. And I had a black bandana with the iconic black wide rim hat that Beyonce wears during her Formation era. I'm not mad at it. It was short sleeve. That's great. I've worn worse outfits. So this kind of chewed. I would give this outfit an 8 out of 10 for sure. This is a toot for me. This is a toot for me.
It's a toot. Toot. It's gorgeous.
And then day 3. Okay, day 3, it was Eminem Day. It was the last day. We were camping, mind you, and I was just so over the weekend. I already saw Beyonce. My life has been fulfilled. I've accomplished all that I wanted at the time, so I really didn't care about what I wore for day 3, and I was honestly last minute, so not too much on my look, okay? Not too much on my look. No, it was not giving. I'm sorry. This was probably a chop. Probably. This is a chop. I don't know what I was thinking. I was giving Western, like, burglar on the neck, the micro shades, the exotic floral touristy tropical vacation top with safari shorts rolled up. A hot mess. This was a hot mess. The ensemble was just, I didn't know what I was doing. It was last minute. I didn't care about the day. Whatever. And then this photo is crazy. I was on top of that girl. She was like 60 pounds. I don't know what the hell I was doing on top of her shoulders like that. But this outfit, I don't know. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. This is a boot for me. This is a chop, a total flop, a total mess. Things were just going around. You know, this is what, if you typed in today on an AI chat box, hey, can you come up with a festival outfit for guys? This is what you will see. This is a randomized simulation outfit, and I don't know, I'm not here for it. Oof, that one was tough. You know, we started on a high note on my very first day, on my very first festival, and then we just ended it with a flop. But you know what? I wanted to bounce back. So 2019, let's get into her. 2019 day 1, I started off paying homage to my Filipino roots, you know, my Filipino heritage. So I wore this tan beige like barong. The material was really, really nice. It had like blue, like a tribal like print in the middle where the collar is. That one was cute, and my aunt got it from the Philippines, so it was straight from the motherland. Imported, what can I say? I was ahead of my time, like I said. Again, the futuristic, like sharp angled shades, I could have gone without. But overall, I kind of like the outfit. I would give it a 6.0. The shirt eats. I love the shirt. I am a really big fan of that shirt. I would give it a 7 out of 10. I docked points because of the glasses and the jewelry. But you know what? I got this iconic photo on top of the Beyonce Coachella performance like stadium bleacher chair set. I kind of chewed with this, not gonna lie. I kind of love day 2 because it matched the art installations. I don't know if you can see in the back, but I'm kind of living for it. It gave what needed to be gave. It's a nice silky material. It was breezy, although it was long sleeve. I can easily roll it up. Not mad at that. And the light denim shorts, a little bit distressed. I chewed with this. I like this one. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I don't know what I was thinking wearing my new Air Maxes to the desert, but overall the outfit ate, and I enjoyed it. Day 3 for Coachella 2019.
I try not to keep myself.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Wait, I like the black one better because black on black on black on black.
Oh, of course you
When
would.
did I become such a blackie?
Don't say that.
Wait, what do you mean?
That doesn't sound good.
It's like emo.
No, this was not giving. I don't know if you can see. This was the only photo that I took and that I published.
There's no photo because you don't deserve a photo.
But I was wearing a long sleeve mesh see-through jacket. Mind you, 90 to 100 degree weather in the middle of the desert. It was giving kind of like F1 racer core. It had like red and white black stripes on the sides, but it was sweatpants basically with a long sleeve mesh jacket. I thought I was giving futuristic, and then I wore like a random red face mask. I manifested COVID. I was extremely hot, even though it was see-through. I was still sweating. I don't know what I was thinking. This was a chop. This was a total flop. This is probably, oof. Like I said, I've had worse looks, but this was definitely down there. I don't know what is it with day 3 in my flop outfit so far. 2020 and 2021, I did get tickets for, but they shut down because of lockdown, because of the pandemic, which, you know, after isolation and quarantine, we've rediscovered ourselves. We found our sense of style and sense of fashion. I have revolutionized myself. I have grown into a more knowledgeable, intellectual, stylish, fashionable, flamboyant person.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular.
So a lot of these looks, I fear were ahead of its time, were a little bit more unique, a little bit more on the untier side.
Would you not say cunt? Like, that's cunt. Like,
No, untier. I actually bought these pants from my friend Taylor. Mind you, she's like almost 6 foot. I'm 5'7", but I guess we have the same length of legs.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
But I kind of ate. It was a high-waisted, almost like flared on the bottom, red denim pants with a lace cutout on the thighs. Very sexy, very cute. And I wanted to be a little risque by getting white thongs.
Huh?
To show like that
What?
V like look
Oh. Okay.
for the undergarments. I don't know. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I wore like a mock neck, sleeveless, kind of like corset white top. I'm not mad at it. 6.8 maybe out of 10. I'm not a fan of it, but it was cute. No one was doing it like me back in the day.
Oh, who is you?
Day 2 for 2022. I had this pants that I got from IMGia and a top. I don't know where that top was from. I think Amazon or like some other fast fashion retailer. Sorry.
Feels like a dream, feels like magic. Now I believe I can have it.
And then the biker, then the choker with the silver hoop chains. What was I thinking?
I wanna kill my mom. I wanna kill my dad.
Like, I did live for the boots though. The boots were like probably the thickest platform boots I've ever owned. I live for it. People were looking at me every step of the way when I was just stomping the ground. I got some double takes for sure. Would I wear this again? No, but at the time, it did what it had to do. I would give this a 7.5 out of 10. I don't know what I don't know what to say. There's a lot of things going on. Let's unpack this real quick. The top was from this like queer designer in New York City that I like had commissioned because he wasn't selling this. Now everyone is wearing his stuff.
Oh, okay.
And like background dancers for like these artists and celebrities are wearing his material. I just saw his page and I saw that he hand makes these like bedazzled tops and I said, whoa, I want that for Coachella. So I DM'd him January, you know, 4 months before the festival. I was like, can you make me this top? I can't find it anywhere. I don't know if you have like a link to a storefront or something. And he said, sure, just send me your address and we can pay via like PayPal or Venmo. So I got a commission. The hat was also from Instagram shop. I was going for a very bedazzled moment, you know. Mind you, this was before Renaissance. So I kind of manifested a Renaissance album. You're welcome, Beyonce. You're welcome, Beehive.
Oh, who are you?
The hat was like a kind of like a crochet like head cap with bedazzled fringe, but maybe on me and my head shape, I don't know. But I felt like I was the shit. I felt like I was on top of the world. I felt like nobody can touch me. I felt like I was just giving it. You know, I think it's the confidence for me. I feel like a lot of girls these days are wearing like crochet, like head caps. I ate with this one and I took it up a notch with the, you know, diamonds, the jewels, the opulence of it all. I kind of ate, I kind of chewed. I feel like I could have styled this differently, but I did like the pieces separately. I would give this a 6 out of 10 for sure. Let's move on to 2023. Day 1.
Another day, another slay. Period.
Baby, day 1, I was giving Western chic. Look how this like mesh overlayer on me looked. I was wearing Speedos. I was bold. I was strutting like I was the only person in the festival. I wanted to pair it with like a straw-like cowboy hat. So I was going for a sexy Western thing. I loved it. I really looked good with this. I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. I think what I would change was probably the accessories, but other than that, everything was chef's kiss. The boots I repurposed from the years before. Day 2 is my favorite. It was also Blackpink and Rosalia and Charlie XCX. Oh, what a lineup.
Another day, another slay. Period, poo.
Oh, day 2, 2023. Oof. I was wearing this like triangular bra where the fabric kind of like loosens up, like flowed down. And it was silver metallic. It was so nice. And then I paired it with like white high-waisted micro shorts. But baby, wait for the gag, wait for the gag. Boom.
Hold on, let me fix my crown. Girl.
The cutout on the ass cheeks. This was a fire look. I'm not mad at it. The knee-high cowboy boots was just the cherry on top. I gave it all I got and I was so proud of like the pieces that I put together. My makeup ate, the glasses was like a nice touch. I wouldn't change a thing. 10 out of 10. This is probably my favorite looks. I was gagging the girls, the gays, the days, everybody. If you saw me, you looked at yourself and was like, damn. You can't compete where you can't compare.
Oh, she's taking it.
No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I was really living for myself and I was so proud of this ensemble. Honestly, a step up from the past 2 years. Day 3, honestly, I really didn't care about day 3 as well. I just was ready to go home, but I was like, I don't really like care enough to try. I already ate the first 2 days. So. So whatever. Day 3, I was just going for more of like a street style, more like easygoing look. So I had the camo pants with the white platform boots and a crop top like baseball tee. I could have gone without the headscarf. I don't know what I was thinking. I look like a sushi chef. I was ready to serve you guys some nigiri and sashimi. Something about day 3 I don't care about day 3.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Do I look like I give a fuck? Because I don't.
But I don't know. I love the boots though. The boots ate. Boots. Oh my goodness. I love the boots. Boots. What can I say? I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It's not the worst. I've seen worse looks. We've all seen terrible looks. Here we go. We are almost done. We got 2 more years to go. 2024, day 1. She was cute. The boots are cute. I still have those boots. I still wear them. The top is like this low plunging neckline, halter top, backless. The hat was cute. The skirt, I feel like I could have gotten a smaller size or like paired it with like denim shorts. I don't know what I was doing with this like pleated skirt moment. It didn't really go with it, but the skirt I think was a chop for me, but it's not a bad look. I would say 7 out of 10. Day 2, I was wearing this like hockey jersey. I got it custom made. By the way, when it comes to Coachella fashions, I don't play. I got it custom made. I was feeling myself. Like Filipino flag jersey. Again, paying homage to my Filipino roots. You can't tell me nothing. I am Pinoy pride down. I had it custom made with my name in the back and my birthday, my favorite number, 17. Whatever, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I liked it. Okay, let's go to day 3 of 2024 Coachella.
Another day, another sleigh. Period.
And I wanted to go for like a dark, like black and red, almost like Doja Cat's Scarlet's era like vibe. I also wanted to pay tribute to Beyonce. She wore a similar outfit like this during her Renaissance tour in NorCal, where she opened with like the black tulle dress with the Rick Owen boots and like a red headscarf wrapped around her. But I wanted to replicate that for day 3 of Coachella. It did what it needed to do. I was wearing like the big chunky heel boots. The dress was like kind of like those like circle, like it looked like sequins, but it was just those like circle discs that was just like sewn in throughout the fabric. I wish it was a little bit more cinched. This outfit was so performative. This is just so performative. This is just for pictures. This was all worth it because someone did notice the reference. Someone noticed the reference, and I'm glad they came up to me to address it, and I said, yes, yes, thank you. We see each other. Is this Beyonce's like Renaissance tour outfit? I said, well, yes. Well, yes. Well, yes. But I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. It was different, it was unique. It went with Doja Cat's Scarlet era, so not mad at it. All right, we are down to the last year. 2025 Coachella. I don't hate any of it because I ate, I chewed, you can't tell me nothing. Day 1, obviously Mother Monster, Lady Gaga day. I wanted to go for an all black
on black
look. I wore this black leather micro short with this black blouse top thing with a hood around it that's connected. It gave. I am not mad at this. I ate. Maybe I should have gone with a more edgier boot instead of a cowboy boot. This tour, I look so cute with this. This is really cute. I would give this a 9 out of 10. Day 2, I was going for a more like easy streetwear type of look. I didn't want anything too constricting, too tight, too like flamboyant or outgoing. So I just wore a crop tank top with baggy leopard print shorts and these boots that I really love. They're like almost like folded tight leather boots. It was Charlie XCX day, so I had to do the little Von Dutch reference here. I would say 7.5 out of 10. And last but not the least, day 3. I didn't really had a concept. I just found these two pieces and I thought they would go together, and that it did. These were Alfred Eden's like star distressed wide pants, and I got this Jaded London halter top with a nice like turtleneck type like jewel thing, like this metal piece that kind of held the fabric together. It was also backless, so I liked it. And I was wearing this like edgy silver earpiece that kind of matched the neck part of the top, so I'm not mad at it. I was wearing beige boots just to give me some height because the pants were super long and I didn't want to alter it. It was not a bad ensemble. I actually really like this. I like this a lot. I would say 8.5 out of 10. No, 9. I'm gonna give it a 9. Why am I so hard on myself? Why am I afraid to give like 10s? I gave one outfit a 10. But that's because I truly ate. All these outfits are 10s, not gonna lie. If you think about it, they're either way ahead of its time, they're either camp, or... And so we wait for 2026. Thank you all so much for walking down memory lane with me and recapping all of my Coachella looks since 2018. That was a lot, but you know what? We've learned, we've grown, and we've made an impact. Now I'm excited to see what I have cooking up for 2026. Thank you all so much for watching. See ya.
Bitch, get the fuck out. Bitch, get the fuck out my fucking house, bitch. Get the fuck out.